So today I'm going to be teaching you guys, welcome to my back to school video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this folder, this little compartment thingy, and this glue, and this marker. And this can go to anything, and the only thing I'm using to make this is cardstock, and I'm going to also be using a pair of scissors and just tape and bead. Which you can find, you don't know what these are, you can find these at Michael's as well as the cardstock. Okay, so we're going to start off with the pencil case. So what you guys are going to need is a blank pencil case. You're going to need some of the sticky thingies, and you're going to need some cardstock and scissors. Voila. So what you're going to do is pick out your favorite piece of cardstock, or whatever, it doesn't have to be your favorite, whichever one you like, and just fold it in half and measure it to where it fits inside the pencil case. I sped this up because it took me a little while, so don't feel like you're going to do it this fast. Obviously, you're not going to do it this fast, but yeah, I just speeded it up a little bit to save some time. And just fit it inside there and cut it to where you need it. But one of the most important steps about this is before you do the next step, you put it inside there and make sure you can zip it before you put on all the sticky thingies, which I'll tell you in 1 second. So yeah, just make sure you can close it and unclose it, close it and open it. But now you're gonna want to take those little sticky thingies and peel off the other side of it, and just put it right below the zipper on your pencil case, and just press down really hard from the cardstock. So you're just gonna take the pencil case and the cardstock and press really hard where the sticky thingy is, so it stays the entire year. Well, it probably won't stay the entire year, but yeah. You're just gonna want to press it really hard so it has really good durability. And that's basically it for the notebook. You can open and close it, and also you can put a little label on it if you want to. Okay, so here's the customized glue, and you guys are going to learn how to make it today. Obviously, because this is DIY. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to need glue, the scraps from the previous DIY, cardstock, and scissors and tape. So we're going to start off by just wrapping around the glue in the cardstock, and you're going to want to wrap it on one time and cut off the bottom part of it. You're going to leave about 2 inches so you can fold it on a little bit later. I'll show you guys how to do that in like a minute or so. So you're going to want to wrap it around the piece and cut it, but leave a little tiny inch of cardstock left so you can wrap it around a lot easy in a little while. So you're going to want both sides and just put on as much tape as you need. Honestly, you can put on as much as you want. It doesn't really matter because you're going to be covering it up a little bit later. So you're going to want to fold up the bottom part, kind of like how you'd wrap a present at the tips of it, and just tape it, but make sure you press down really hard so it can stand up by itself. Now just take the scrap piece of paper and wrap it around it and just write down whatever you want and put glue. I just put glue, you don't have to put glue. But yeah, I actually ended up not using the scrap paper because it was too sloppy for my legging. I just took a new piece of cardstock and did it like that. Okay, so next is the really cool folder. So what you guys are going to need for this is 2 pieces of cardstock. You're going to need a folder, scissors, and tape. So first thing you're going to want to do is take 1 piece of cardstock and measure it. You know that little tiny flap? That's what you're going to want to be measuring. And just measure it so it fits on there perfectly, and you're going to be able to tape it on there later. So I'm just going to speed up the process a little bit to make the video a little bit quicker and so you guys don't get bored with me. So we're just going to speed that up while I put it all together and I tape it, and I just get it basically cut and measured to the right size. So we're just going to wait until I'm done with that. And the reason why I speed it up is because it took me a little while, so don't feel like you're going to do it this fast and don't get impatient. It just takes a little while if you want it to last a really long time. So I'm just going to tape it, and it took me a couple times to put it on there and then take it off. I had to put it on there and take it off a lot of times because it kept on going into the wrong place. But it's okay if that happens. Oh, shoot, the air conditioning just turned on. Okay, so you're just gonna want to tape it like that and just put it on there. You're gonna have some trial and errors with this. Trust me, I know. And just press it down as good as possible. And yeah, a little quick thumbs up telling you I did it right. So now just label it whatever you want to. You don't even have to label it. You can even draw a heart on there if you want to, which I did. But yeah, that's it for the folder. Okay, so next we're going to be doing this DIY marker. Well, it's like not all DIY, it's just really cool paper around it and it makes it look really awesome. So what you're going to need is tape, scissors, a marker, and cardstock. So I'm just using the scraps from the last one because it was like the perfect measurement. And you're just going to want to wrap it around so it's wrapped around fully and then cut off a little bit more, like maybe like an inch more, so you can tape it around a lot easier. So now just what you're going to want to do is put a little bit of tape on the edge of the cardstock, and you're going to want to wrap that around the marker. Push down like really tightly because you want it to stay on. So I said that way too early. Whoops. Okay. But yeah, you don't want to put it on the very tip of the marker and wrap it around the cardstock. It just makes it a little bit easier to wrap around in the long run. So yeah, just tape that onto there and cut off the excess and just wrap it around really tightly, as tight as you possibly can. And then take a little bit of tape and just tape it on, put it on all three sides, like in the middle and on both of the corners. And yeah. And then just cut off the excess on the bottom and put a little bit of tape on there so it doesn't fall off. So once you're done with that, you can take your marker. Oh, or you can cut it again. Okay, just cut that piece of tape. I'm guessing I'm about to put one in the middle. I don't know. Oh, more on the end. Okay. But now you're just gonna want to take a marker, a Sharpie, whatever you want to use, and just label it. I just put blue on there, but I accidentally put the tape on the place where the E would go, so I had to do a space later. But yeah, just kind of perfect it, make it to the point where you like it. But yeah, that's how you make all four of his back to school DIYs. If you're wondering why I'm doing a voiceover, is because I was in a hurry when I was doing the last part of this video. But basically what I said is, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more like this, make sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And if you try any of these, make sure to tweet me with the hashtag KDDIY, and I'll look at all of those, and if I like any, I'll make sure to retweet them. See you guys later. Love you, and bye!